There's dark days at hand for Australian politics. Abbott is in charge and he's up to his old dirty tricks. So what do we expect? Of course the country is struggling. We elected a man who's best known for budgie smuggling. He's nasty, he's evil, he's downright crook, representing Australia, and it's not a good look. A well-respected leader, he surely ain't. He's so fucking bad he makes Howard look a saint. His election campaign was all one big lie. All of his voters must now sit and cry. He made it like the deficit would leave us all dead, but the deficit of concern is the one that's in his head. He'll happily fund big business deals, but there's no funding left for Meals on Wheels. He's got no money spare to spend on teaching, unless of course it's Jesus' word they're preaching. Got funding for the arts and Aussie film and TV. If I stood too close he'd probably try and cut me. People watch and think all across the land. Does Tony Abbott think he's ever scissor hands? And the cuts go on, there's too many to mention, like the ones that are coming if you're on a pension. But Tony doesn't mind, he doesn't think it's dodge, as long as there's cash left to renovate the lodge. There's dark days at hand for Australian politics. Abbott is in charge and he's up to his old dirty tricks. So what do we expect? Of course the country is struggling. We elected a man who's best known for budgie smuggling. He's nasty, he's evil, he's downright crook, representing Australia, and it's not a good look. A well-respected leader, he surely ain't. He's so fucking bad he makes Howard look a saint. Now he's Minister for Women, what an absolute joke. Not to say that the job can't be done by a bloke, but how when decided did they top the list with the name of the #1 misogynist? To give him this title surely must be fraud. He thinks a woman belongs behind an ironing board. The women of Australia must be all going berserk, but Tony just thinks they're out there doing housework. Even when it comes to speaking of his own daughter, Tony is a sexist of the highest order. And if you needed more proof, though I'm sure there's no doubt, Tony Abbott called abortion the easy way out. His attitude makes Australians feel appalled that he just claims he's doing the work of his Lord. He was right about one thing though, I must admit, shit does happen, and Tony, you're it. There's dark days at hand for Australian politics. Abbott is in charge and he's up to his old dirty tricks. So what do we expect? Of course the country is struggling. We elected a man who's best known for budgie smuggling. He's nasty, he's evil, he's downright crook, representing Australia, and it's not a good look. A well-respected leader, he surely ain't. He's so fucking bad he makes Howard look a saint. When you look at all the things that Tony has said, you'd be excused for thinking he's a little brain dead. But the most tiring and annoying of all of his quotes is that repeated fucking catch cry, stop the boats. Tony says Australia is not for everyone, but spends millions so a couple of royals can come. He wants asylum seekers to go back from where they came, but you're not from here, Tony, best be leaving, what a shame. How Abbott got elected, I really don't know, but since he's been in power, it started to show. What a shifty little weasel we have in charge. We let him into office and now he's at large, but at least he's so bad he surely won't last. And before we all know it, he'll be a thing of the past. He'll be hanging out with Barry, sipping on his wine, then all we'll have to worry about is Christopher fucking Pine.